Hey beloveds, thanks for tuning into Beanie TV, where I offer you sprinkles of spiritual sassiness. So you know what to do. Close your eyes, place your hands on your knees, take a deep breath in, exhale. I give myself permission to increase. I give myself permission to increase. I give myself permission to increase. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. What is up, my manifesting mamacitas and my miracle-minded men? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And first and foremost, I definitely want to just send love and light and clarity and peace to every single subscriber and commenter. I love y'all so much. You guys make me, you reaffirm that I'm doing a good thing in this world and that it's not for nothing, that my YouTube channel is not for nothing. So I just want to send you so much goodness right now and in the coming year. I just thank you for riding with me, commenting, subscribing, sharing. I appreciate you more than you know, seriously. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, when I make it to 3,000 subscribers, I do want to have a gathering here in Los Angeles of like-minded people. So let's get there. Let's get there. 3,000 subscribers, and I will be definitely having a gathering of my Los Angelinos people and us coming together and talking about our Los Angeles journey. My mom was here last week, and that was so amazing because for the first time I really got to see my mom. I admire my mom so much, and she told me more things about my childhood. And what was really amazing was that my mom and I were not on our phones. You guys know that I've been on a social media break since October, I believe. September, October, I've been on a social media break, and by not having my phone, because last time she came in May and I did an entire vlog, so I had my camera, I was Instagramming, I was Snapchatting her being here, putting it up on Facebook, and I felt like that took away from us just enjoying each other's company. So this time I didn't have any of that, and I really just got to see my mom in a new light. And I'm so thankful that my mom and I have such an amazing relationship, because other people are not as fortunate. So I'm very thankful for that. But that's what this video is about. It is about why I take social media breaks. Now, I have another video talking about how to quit social media, and that was from last year when I did a social media fast for I think 1 month. This year I did it for as long as I felt like it. I didn't put a limit on how long I wanted to fast for or quit social media for. So one of the main reasons why I quit social media is because as research is coming out, people are realizing that social media is not that great for our mental, for the way that we interact with human beings on a day-to-day basis. Sean Parker, who was one of the founders of Facebook, said the intention of Facebook was to take up as much conscious attention as they could from the people on Facebook. Now, if someone consciously wants to, if someone intentionally wants to take all of your conscious attention, then but not in a positive way, then you have to question, okay, what is the intention of all of these things? Because they're saying it's for us to connect, but Instagram has been shown to be the most depressing app, the most depressing social media app out of all the social media apps. So why is that? Why do you think Instagram is so depressing? And it's because we're looking at everyone's highlight reels, and we're looking at people having fun and traveling all over the world and having fancy cars and with their husbands and their wives and their beautiful babies, and you're sitting at home with your ramen noodles. It is a constant way to compare yourself to others, and as we all know, comparison is the thief of joy. So for me, I just got sick and tired of seeing other people's lives. I love my friends, I love my family, but I don't want to know everything they're doing. I really don't. I obviously will send them light and love, and I'll pray for them, but I don't need to see what you ate for dinner. I don't need to see it. I don't. I was just literally sick of seeing other people. That's just that, and that's really just the mood I'm in. Like, I'm just sick of seeing other people. Like, I would love to just go to Bali and just be there for like 3 months and not communicate with human beings. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Another reason why I take breaks from social media is because I feel like in my heart it's not normal. It's not normal to constantly want to pick up your phone. Now, I am 28 years old, so I grew up when there was MySpace, we had AIM, our cell phones, all they could do was play Snake and text, and then BlackBerry, BBM, okay, send me your PIN. Like, I'm from that generation, so I'm from the generation of the evolution of the internet. Like, I remember when we had dial-up and like people couldn't call into the house because you're on the internet. Like, I'm from that generation, so there's a part of me that doesn't need social media. There's a part of me that doesn't like fulfill me, if that makes sense, because I grew up being able to go outside and play outside and have that normal, childhood. And then like the kids that are growing up today, they don't get that. They don't get to like go outside and play and have all these like adventures because, like the world is just getting scarier, and why not just throw a phone at a child so that like you can get a moment of peace? So yeah, so for me, I feel like I don't really need it, and I feel like it's not normal. Again, this is not taking away from what I do on social media. I'm proud of the work that I do. I'm proud of like my Be Love education program, and of course I'm proud of all things Beanie TV. But social media at the heart, like, do I need it? Do I really need it? Like, is that something that that does it fulfill me? And if I feel like I have to post, if I feel like I have to make sure that you guys remember me, then that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all for me anyway. Maybe other people are different, but I know for my brother, like my brother deleted all his social media because he was just like, he even said I was starting to get depressed. I was looking at other people's things and lives and whatever, and I was just like coveting those things. And him and I had a conversation, and we were just like, sometimes when things are presented to you, you have to ask yourself, okay, is this something that I even want? Like, is this something that I have always wanted? Like, do I even care about this thing? And that's the thing with social media, is that you will put your dream to the side so that you can start chasing what someone else has, when maybe that is not what God has for you, like, at all. I think it's important to just really like disconnect from things that society says is normal, and just to take a break from that. So whether that is like fasting from food, fasting from sex, fasting from certain musics, from certain TV shows, from certain people, like sometimes you need a break. And for me, it's really just pouring back into myself, and I can't pour into y'all if I'm not, if my cup is not full. I cannot pour into y'all, and I cannot overflow into y'all unless I am filling my own cup. So if you have never taken a social media break, I highly suggest it. And there's this fear that, oh my God, people are gonna forget about me, people are gonna forget, and they will. Trust when I say, like, one of the cons of taking a break from social media is that my ratings for my YouTube channel went down because you guys forgot about me because I wasn't posting. And another negative thing that happened was I missed a dope ass opportunity to work on a web series because the person had DM'd me on Instagram, but because I wasn't on Instagram, I didn't see it, so I didn't get to be a part of that, and that really hurt. But next time, so those are the cons of taking a break from social media, is that people will forget you. They will not think about you, and then you might miss out on opportunities. So with that being said, if you have not taken a social media break, whether it be 1 day, a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months, do it. Your mind will thank you. And at first, when you leave social media, your hands are gonna be like, oh, my phone. And then you're gonna get out of that phase, and then you're gonna, like, your mind is still thinking about all these celebrities and all these people that you're so used to, like, looking at, and then you forget about them. Just like how people forget about you, you forget about them. Like, I literally forgot about some human beings that I was looking at every single day, like mostly celebrities, but like I didn't think about them. Like, isn't that weird? Like, when someone is not in your face all the time, you literally just like forget about them. Especially if they're not a real person in your life, you don't even think about them. I highly recommend it. It is a very cleansing experience. You get to think and you get to be free of all of the information that is constantly coming at you that sometimes you do not need. I don't need to know whether Kylie Jenner is pregnant or not. Like, I'll ask, but I don't need to know. You know, I don't need, there's so many things that during that since October that have happened that I had no idea was going on. And that's kind of okay, because I don't need to know everything. Like, I do not need to know everything, and what I need to know will come to me. So with that being said, I thank you guys for tuning in. I highly recommend taking social media breaks, whether it's at the beginning of the new year or the end of this year, whatever. Take the break. Your mind will thank you for it. One of the pastors from Pastor Torre from One Church out here in LA, he made a very good point that we do not know the full psychological effects of social media, because this is the first time that social media has been this big, that the internet has been this big. We don't know what it's really doing to us. Like, when I see parents with their 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and they're giving them the iPhone so that they can like shop, we don't know what that's doing. And is there a difference between giving a child a cell phone and then putting a child in front of the TV? I don't know. We literally don't know. So I think with social media, as we are becoming more conscious and as we are elevating in mindfulness, we need to understand that, okay, like, there's something not normal about looking at someone's highlight reel all the time, and it's very important to just step back and step away and get into your own reality instead of being all up in someone else's reality. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Beanie TV. I thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe, follow, and I will see you guys next video.